So therefore, when people talk to me about the Internet of Things and connectivity and data-driven performance in their business and the fact that staff are having to upskill onto using new technologies, here's a classic example from the world of sport where what you have to do to drive a Formula One car today is completely different to a Jackie Stewart or a James Hunt. So last year, we had a 17-year-old driver in Formula One called Max Verstappen, and he has an amazing season. So at a press conference in September, one of the journalists said to him, "Max, you do such an amazing job. How come you can do this at the age of 17 and you've never actually raced in Formula One?" And he said, that's actually not quite true. He said, "I've actually done the Italian Grand Prix about 3,500 times." He said, "The only difference between this and the PlayStation is I can't turn damage off." This year, 2016, we had the most events that we've ever had, 21 Grand Prix. Only a third of them are in Europe. 2/3 of them are now outside Europe. And all of those governments are paying that kind of money. And that's how we have replaced the broken model of sponsorship. Bernie now, of course, benefit to him is he takes all the money in, of course. Last year was 1.5 billion. And then he divides that money very equally with the 11 teams. They get half, and he keeps the other half. So, for the reason why he won 5 consecutive World Championship titles for Ferrari wasn't that he was the greatest driver in the world. Of course, he was one of the best. It was the fact that that team gave him the best product in the world to do the job with. See, there's nothing like watching brilliance and seeing what you can take from it.
It was great to hear, and whilst it's a really high-tech business, Formula One, it's really transferable to all businesses, really.
I thought it was an absolutely great event, motivational speaker, there's so much that we took back from that, and a lovely breakfast and a great opportunity to network with people as well.
I thought it was very interesting. It's always good to hear people's stories from different industries.